Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa heard from Northwest residents yesterday about potholes, a lack of service delivery and the reopening of the provincial airport. So what are their thoughts about about what the president had to say? Let's cross now to Pule Letshwiti-Jones, who is still in the Northwest for us, and he joins us now live. Pule, service delivery. I mean, I'm looking at the area that you are visiting at the moment, and it seems there is no service delivery there at all. So what are people in that area telling you about the visit from the president and some of his ministers?
Well, people are still hoping that the president's presence in the province can actually uplift and motivate some of the officials, including MECs and, of course, some of the cabinet ministers who came with today to try and ensure that they live up to their word and have the speedy acceleration of service delivery actually implemented in some of these communities. Let me just step out of shot so you can have a look. These are some of the gigantic potholes the Transport Minister spoke about yesterday. The president as well, highlighting that, there was a bit of service delivery was dilapidating in this province, saying that, these are some of the concerns that should be addressed, and, where there is such, poor conditions of roads, this is where intervention is needed. Remember, just historically, Ditsawat as well is one of the municipalities that have been challenged by political squabbling, and council has collapsed in recent times, therefore also halting the progression of service delivery. But I'm just going to come back to shot and speak to one of the residents, which is quite important. Let's hear what the people have to say. My sister, eNCA. So, kabona na le bothata o bona mo strata se se jwang le sona ai khona le ka se phele so
ya bothata bo rena le bone mo masepaleng wa rona di tsobotla re lla ka tsone di tsela motlakase le metsi di toilette di a nkgela ene ba re tsengetse di toilette tsa mo mantlong di main hall le tsone di a thologa mo di jarate e ke mathata fela bana go tlhapise bana bona fela go ntse bana ba itsa tsa faili bana ba lwala gore ke di germs e sengwe le sengwe TB intsi mo community ya rona gore ke mathata fela
ba tlhompedi bona ba reng mo councilor ga mo le major a isa bulilona ka pleke gore ba tlo lukisa jang
ba phela ba tla ba bitsa le bone di premier di MEC di atla ba phela ba ntse ba re promise re na le di jaga tse dintsi thata ba ntse ba re tshepisa dilo tse ba sa di direng.
President Mabane le teng ha le bona ke eng ntse le batlang gore a yetse rena le di minister tse ding Mabane ke eng le batlang gore ba le thuse ka yona tota mo mogaemo
nna go ya ka nna ke bele pele community go thoko go ya ka nna as a youth ke kopa go president ba re thuse ba tlhole mesebetsi ka feditse dikolo re bitse fela mo magae re bantsi so youth no yana setse ba itsentse mo dilong tse di sa sharp like bo di drugs ba bolaya ba khotosa community rona ha re safe especially gona basadi
a kompotse Mabane Minister of Police o ile ka taba ya gender based violence yona e jwang mo community e so go yang mo crime yona e jwang ka
ha yone a west bana ba ripiwa daily bana ba boleiwa even le bone bontate ba boleiwa no yana a sa tlhole go boleiwa rona fela basadi.
Thank you very much ke tla bolela na gape.
Thank you.
All right, there you go, Masiko. Just the conversation I had there with one of the residents, quite explaining that they're hoping this time around with the president having come here, they can try and ensure that they stick to their promises, accelerate service delivery, but I also introduced that element of, crime as well. How is it impacting them? You remember yesterday, the police minister said there was quite notorious hotspots in this province and some of these municipalities, and she's also alluded to the fact, gender-based violence is an issue. Also making allegations that some, young girls are exposed to deadly criminal activities such as being raped as well. And these are the kind of situations that one would actually wonder to say, where are the officials? I mean, let's be quite honest, Masiko. It's not the first time we've been here. We've been here since about last year before the elections took place. There were promises made that, some of these potholes would be fixed, that the roads would be maintained, that schools will be functioning properly. To date, we're back here again. It's still nothing. So, one begs to differ as to, are these demands, are these questions, are these, issues that these community members raising falling on deaf ears? And one would also say it's about time that, officials in this community come to the fore and actually implement what they've been promising these residents for years.
All right, Pule Letshwiti-Jones, let's leave it there for now. He's in the Northwest, and of course we know that mostly the problem at local level is local government not giving those services, but hopefully the president's visit as well as his executive will, give them that push.